It has been a while since we glint find, so let's glint find. We have 11 omens to choose from, which is kind of a mind-boggling number of omens. You can pretty much take everything you could possibly imagine and still have room for more. Like, we can go siege, we can go engineering, we can go not softening, but dexterity. We have the two down red arrows are always a little something. And then I wish mercenary training was better. But yes, I think violence is a great decision. And then I don't think leaps is that important. I mean, mobility is certainly good. We haven't done scavenging and bargaining at this point, have we? Hold on. So we want to do that for sure. So I think this might be our optimal 11. I left the door to the garage open so I can hear Olive barking in the distance. But yeah, I can get down with this. This is a pretty standard set of omens for us. Nothing too crazy in there. And then weapons, we'll keep it all. And I think Apocalypse 2 is just fine. I'm not looking to like go crazy or anything like that. As vanilla as it can be, indeed, illustrious, indeed. Thank you for the sticky, as always. And let's do the thing. What are my thoughts on the new Spell Rogue update? Most of my strats and build died with the changes. Mine too, Moy. And I kind of love it. Like I love the increase in difficulty. I'm really into it. Let's get into this one, and we can keep chatting about Spell Rogue if we so desire to. But yeah, no, I think they made some really good changes, and they removed some overly dominant builds, which I'm generally a fan of. Really, you're going to give me orb and two-handed sword and pistol axe. Good thing we can build a shop, right? So Sam, I don't disable weapons unless there's a specific reason for it. If the run is particularly hard, I will disable weapons, or if there's some specific challenge I'm trying to do, but I do not by default go down to the minimum number of weapons. Yeah, Fireball meta is out. Thank you for your service. That's for dang sure. All right, so what are we doing here? Let's get to know our heroes first, I think. First off, we have Shantala, Hangman, Ferocious, and Incompetent. That's solid. I like Shantala a lot. It does look like maybe Poison, though, is her best option. And then I see Blood Mage. She is a hedgehog, if I have ever seen one. Yeah, you're absolutely spot on, Sam. You're absolutely spot on. Yep. I think that's a great option. Sanguine Fuel I don't think is bad here either, but I don't think we need it. Kind of like the idea of going Avid Learner and defensive training. And then I think probably Sprint is better than Quick Reload. Bless to me is a bit questionable on this one. I'm not sure that Bless is the way that I would go. So Sanguine Fuel is amazing on a health mage. Hedgehogs don't have to have elevated health, which makes Sanguine Fuel a bit dubious. Like, it can still be very good, but it's not necessarily going. Level 1 perk, I don't think Potion Throw is that useful. Like, I don't think potions... Like, I mean, I realize what you're getting at is you're like, do Potion Throw, do Bless, and then go for, like, a little bit of buffer. Yeah, Sanguine Fuel doesn't really come into its own until I say, like, yeah, 300 to 500 health. You start to be like, I like Sanguine Fuel. I think Sprint just offers so much utility here. And I think that Fortress Master just goes hard because I'm planning to do Ballista. I'm not proud on this one. I think we're generating analytics, and generating analytics means going back to basics to a certain extent. And then, so we got 1, we got 2 here, 2, we got 3 here, we got 3 and 3. So we skip this tier entirely. I kind of like this though. kind of like our hedgehog. So that's number 1. Next we have Thurlow, a hero, an idiot, and unstable. Idiot is a bummer, but we'll see what we can do to offset it. Sadist multi-hit is feeling I'm seeing potential there. We do also have inertia boom. So we could go momentum. We are missing relentless though. That's the sad thing. But we do have proc shot. We do have big game hunter. We can also go like, I've wanted to make a sadist momentum hero work for a while. So maybe that's the play. I think that could be kind of fun. So the idea with sadist momentum, it's a good point in Lustrous. I think I lean on it a little bit too much. I just love being able to get back like the 5 movement that you can get from a perfect confluence of inertia proccing at the same time. I guess it's only 4 movement, but you get the picture. But I love the idea of momentum sadist, but we have no blessing. That would be the downside. So the thing about this is, right, the way that contamination works with boom means that you can get some pretty good procs there. The problem is we don't have a debuff handy. For this to really work, you would want to have contamination and mark. Hello, Clemens. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if it's worth trying to make those work, because I think we'd be giving up a lot, and I don't know that we're going to get that much value out of it when we could go like longer weapons, runic gift, and then on this hero I could see potions. I could see grabbing potion throw overload. We could drop Avid Learner because defensive training is going to mean that we're going to have enough. And then there's not really a lot at the top tier that seems too spicy to me. The nights are kind of long. So Night Owl isn't the worst. Flexibility is quite good. I don't know about S tier. It's up there, though. Flexibility is good. It is indeed Surgical Strike, not Exploit, which means, you know, not a lot of excitement there. A lot of reliability that we don't want. Yeah, I like this. I like this for a momentum hero. Okay. Thurlow's looking pretty good. And then we got Isaac. No dwarves. Ooh, Isaac is already rocking Aristocrat. Soft-hearted is kind of a sad state of affairs. They're certainly threatening poison multi-hit, and with Druid, they have a little bit of a head start on the poison front. Where are they getting their extra AP? Like, oh, no, it's not. It's an extra movement. Never mind. They only have 6 AP. So what are we looking at here? To me, this is your classic stun poison stunner build. Is what this looks like to me. That's the way I'm leaning right now. Longer weapons is really nice if daggers are gonna be in the mix. Like if you're gonna go like dagger plus hand crossbow. And we already have our 3 there. We already have our 3 there. We don't have a debuff readily accessible. Hey, White Fang! Good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is just free play, White Fang. We're taking a little break from the challenges. We do... Our Hedgehog had Berserk, right? Yeah, okay. We do have like a little bit of like a health mage opportunity here as well. But I don't know that that's what we're looking for. Flexibility could be decent still. This is an okay looking poison stunner, I feel like. Multi-hit blood mage with dagger spear. I could try building that out. What would that look like? So I think I would keep all of this. But then obviously on this tier we'd have to grab those two. Then we'd probably we still need Sadist and Bully. That caps out that tier. And then I do kind of like the idea of a Sadist Blood Mage. I think it's kind of interesting. I think this would be it. So what are we giving up? We're giving up longer weapons, which that's a big deal. I might almost drop Hex for longer weapons. It does solve the mana issue, obviously. We can try it out. We can experiment it with it. So this is a new build, the Poison Blood Mage. I mean, I'm not planning on taking a lot of hits with this hero, Sam. That's not really the vision. So the stun here seems good to me because we don't have another secondary stat that we're really looking for other than poison. And if we want Sadist to pop off, we absolutely need the additional debuff, right? So we need poison, we need stun, so that we're at least propagating 2 because we don't have a debuff easily accessible. Especially if we go double dagger or dagger spear. In both of those cases, we lack any type of debuff enabler. So we're going to be killing a lot of things naturally, though, in Lustrous. Especially if we go spear, we're going to be doing. Yeah, I mean, healing received is on the list, but we don't need a ton of healing received. Vampire is not super demanding of healing received. What are we giving up for poisonous, though, Sam? I think that's the question. I'm pretty hard pressed to find, like, do we ditch Bully? That feels pretty bad. Because that's going to be our only source of crit, because I'm not going to be investing in crit as a primary stat, I think. I think standing near, like, if I was going to go poisonous, then I'd want to go berserk. Because then I'm, like, planning on this hero being in the thick of things. And they're not a hedgehog. I mean, the crit beer is good for a little bit of crit, but, like, I think we're going to want the 50% crit that Bully is offering, I think. And I'm not really planning on, like, standing around and letting stuff hit me, so I think Berserk would be a bit wasted. Let's try this out. Let's try these 3 out. Now, we have to obviously build buildings. This is the curse of. Do I build a shop on the first night? That's an interesting question. Definitely not going full production. Goodness gracious. The nightmares. The nightmares. But what we could do is we could go... We don't have to build any houses. So we can almost afford shop double gold mine. So Spartan, the analytics are built into the game now. So every time we play, we're generating analytics. What an incredible thought. So the build that I have historically advocated for on this map is, if I can find the shop, is shop here and then gold mines up the side. So you would put like a gold mine here. And then if we build the shop, we're at 95. We could build one more gold mine then and have a little bit of money for secondary weapons. I kind of like that idea. And this is putting all of the stuff that we're building on the far/safe side of things. So I dig that. And then we have a little bit of money. Oh, hello. Probably should have poked my head in here before. We're going to buy that hand crossbow. That's for darn sure. Helmets are for the weak. I think everybody's good on accuracy, so we can get rid of all these. Then this I'm not that interested in. We're probably going to use a two-handed sword for the first night, would be my suspicion. I think I'll probably grab the shield. And then I don't love the orb all by itself, but how much do we need to get to something? And what is something? Just get another orb for 14? Is that what I'm about to do? Am I about to buy another orb? I think I might be. We can get the cannon also. I don't love the cannon. The sword isn't terrible. I'll grab the sword. And then we'll do like... We'll take this. We'll make you like this, and we'll go for the classic pairing of... two-handed sword, steel war shield. That all looks reasonable to me. And then you, because you have a multi-hit right off the bat, are going to go there. And then do we want to build one more unupgraded ballista? It has pretty good vision, honestly. I don't mind tossing it out there. Sure. Okay. That weapon is a liability. I mean, it is. It is. But I think we're going to be okay. First night on APOC 2 is not gonna be our undoing. It is a very weak weapon. Not necessarily worth replacing, but I'm not happy we drew it. All right, let's do the work. Here we go. Night number 1. And so begins the chippery. This ballista is not going to get as much love as I was hoping it would, just because looks like we're over here. We're largely, I think, going to be waiting. Yeah, we've got all our melee friends over here. Anything? I guess we can poke some fools down with our orb too. All right. Seeing runners on this first night is arguably good news for us, because runners die to our ballista, so we don't really have to think about them at all. Does this hero have no crit? They do. Okay, so we have 100% reliability that if this tells me I'm not going to get a kill, I'm not going to get a kill. Which is actually pretty cool for the first night. It becomes a lot less cool down the road, but for now we are 100% reliable in the worst possible way. Never late nor early, always exactly on time. As all things should be, White Fang, right? We don't need to do that. I'll leave the runner. We're okay with that, I think. And then I guess maybe we run straight out. Yeah, we got some blasts from the past too. Like White Fang, not a new member of the community, but White Fang, I don't think I've seen you in a minute. So very glad to have you aboard. Once again. You were missed. Welcome back. All right, let's see. What do we got? All right, so we're going to start doing some work here now. But we do have siege, so our ballista are going to be doing spectacular work. And I know that what I'm doing with perfect guard and dodge is a little suboptimal. This guy's super in the way. But I think it's still worth doing. So all right, we've done a great job on the front half of the wave here. And then all right, that's all she wrote. That's a pretty little flashy heart you have there in Lustrous. What's that from? Hype train emote. It's lovely. I don't think I've ever done such a good job softening up a wave as I'm doing over here. This is truly S tier softening. All these enemies at like 20 hit points. Truly a delight. All right, let's see. And then we can boop you and boop you. Do we have a second one? No, we're good on that. All right. Who hasn't done anything? You haven't? Alright, let's see. Okay. That is absolutely the magic of hand crossbow with multi-hit early. Can't do much better than that. I was gonna say Wall of Pain, but it gets us 2 kills we don't necessarily want. Does that mean we just... Is this a kill on everybody? Okay, that's solid. Now, priming over here has left the building. But that's okay. And unfortunately now I'm just running out of targets because it is so hard to get around the blockers without killing them. Yeah, like, see, I don't have a third shot to do here. I guess if I go like this, I can do that. Okay. And it might look like we're out there, but I think this ballista is going to relatively protect us. I guess we might have went a little deep. You also have this emote, which is perfect for when you want to start a chat argument and watch the chaos unfold. Oh, good gracious. I can only barely see that one. But is it... Hold on. Let me just... Stir the pot. I see! She has a ladle, and she is stirring the pot. Now I get it. I think I can put 2 on a kindled. I think that's what I saw before. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, this guy needs to die though. He's not. He's not meant for this world. Alright, and then we need to figure out... I think Grape Shot is looking like a great starting point. I think we're running out of steam on this one is my suspicion. Yeah, I think actually by quite a bit we are. That's okay though. The S rank is not that important. Okay, that's fine. The mountains trump all other things. I guess I should watch out. Our hedgehog is not yet durable. That's a concern. Let's not overextend. All right, E for effort didn't quite get there. That's okay. That was definitely meant to be a regular shot. Hey, Santa, welcome on in. One thing we could probably do if we wanted to be clever is we could probably cheat Isaac over, because Isaac is so under control that we could probably have them help out over here. Our hedgehog has really seen better days. I really need to... The allure of perfect guard is just, is very enchanting. But I should actively retreat. Let's not take a bunch of damage we don't need to. How far do I have to get to secure a kill on you? Cool. I think that was the best we could do there. Yeah, and then cheating over this way, I'm realizing like very quickly this side isn't really strong enough to support that. I know, it's such a good risk versus reward design in Lustrous. I kind of love it. All right, you're still gonna be stuck over here. I guess that's just life. How much daily health regen do you have? 18? Oof. I'm also spamming with a reckless abandon Wall of Pain, which is probably not in my best interest. Oh, that was disappointing. And you're just out of movement. That's unfortunate. I wonder if we're going to be able to... We left one guy over there. I don't think one guy is going to push us over. So as long as we can clear this side, maybe we're okay. Yeah, it looks like we are. Does look like our shield user is going to take another hit. No? Okay. Just armor. Twitch has decided that I watched and claimed a drop back in year 0. What is your oldest drop? Asking for the rest of the Twitch watchers. Where do I even see Twitch drops? I think that's probably my first question. Embarrassing that I don't know the answer to that, but... I don't know where you look up Twitch drops. It's probably something Escape from Tarkov related, if I had to guess. Oh, hey, Combat Mage. I think I missed your message. Have a good run. Currently on your 4th attempt on Elderlicht. Finally made it past day 4 and have a full roster. But now I need to rework my opening strat or maybe get better starting weapons. Yeah, if you're so inclined, I do think that Omen of Readiness can be a good grab for for Elderlick, that was the wrong ability. That's okay. There we go. And then, do you need to be standing out here? Sure, but I'm just saying, I know what drops are. I'm not saying I don't know what drops are. That would be perhaps a little ridiculous. I'm just saying I don't know where you find them in the Twitch dashboard. Like, I think they're I see like notifications here. Yeah, I'm not sure where drops live. This side did a really good job of keeping things consolidated. Ooh, is that Olive's ride happening? Hold on, let me check. I have a text message. Something just buzzed. All right, level 4 for all looks good. Okay, so I'm looking under notifications, and I have my channel and my Twitch. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. At least under mobile, they're under profile. Oh, I'm also logged in as the wrong user right now to be checking that. Because I'm logged in as oh, actually, I guess that is my main Twitch account. Hold on, we'll check really quickly. I'm under my profile. Channel video, security, notifications. Under notifications. I don't see anything for drop there. Huh. I guess I could go on mobile here really quickly. Let's just see. Okay, so I went on here. Then click here. Go to my profile. That went to my channel. Click on profile, and then there's a drops tab. I see edit profile. My channel, subscriptions, drops. There it is. Okay. Your inventory is full of empty space. I have no drops. There you go. Now you know the rest of the story. How utterly embarrassing. Let's see. We're gonna do 3 across, like so. And then the 4th house is going to flank and in. So we're gonna have 1, 2, that, and then that. All right, we ended up with 3 mountains, which I think we're taking all gold materials for on this first night. This particular map is a little weird in the way that it works, but I think we still want to accelerate our growth as much as possible that way. Let's see, and we're getting it from 3 sides this time, so 800 materials feels pretty good. Let's see. Where's the big side? I guess this new side is the big side. So let's clog up that spot. And it looks like we get one more. Okay. Good on that front. Can't believe you weren't watching on Twitch 2,000 years before it was made. So Combat Magi, the short version of my advice on that is not super helpful because it's not a specific time. It is a wait as long as you can is my recommendation. I'm going to build both our mana wells this turn, I think, as well. And then we have a spot for the inn, but like I was saying before, I think I'm going to try and hold off on the inn as long as humanly possible. So let's see, what are we getting? I think we're getting Sprint, Defensive Training, and Avid Learner to get us a little bit of level up acceleration here. Am I really taking Overload on our Momentum hero over XP? As a reminder, this is the hero who has low XP gain, but it's offset by the fact that we have growth. I really struggle to care that much about Overload. I'm not sure it's worth it. And if I'm not taking Overload, I really don't like Potion Throw that much. It's like Coagulation is the one that looks most appealing to me right now. That or Mana Growth. Well, so in Lustrous, that's why initially I had this, because I was like, a Momentum hero is in lots of places. We can give them lots of potions. They can be around. But I mean, Execute isn't bad early game. It just falls off so hard late game. Yeah, I think that's exactly the way you should be doing it, Combat Magi. That's the way that I do it. I always kind of am like, do I think I can go one more? Can I push it? And if the answer is yes, I will. I think just Coagulation is fine. And then over here, yeah, we're just going to go Septic Shock, Stun, Contamination. Love that we go all the way to 3. Hey, Captain Duplo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are we getting any items? Because I might do more house stuff. I really want to hold off one more night before picking up our 4th hero. And I think we have the ability to do that. And if we're doing that, I think we invest in economy. So let's grab the last one of those that we're going to build. And let's take a look at our night reward. We did get rid of hats, so we could take that, but I kind of would like a weapon that has some wow factor here. Certainly a druid staff with stun is not the weapon we were looking for, but I think it's okay. Let's do our level up, see where we end up. Our Poison Blood Mage is picking up an AP. Yes, that certainly can happen. That certainly can happen. Now, you're Poison Blood Mage, but you're not anything else. So, movement is always good, and Poison Blood Mage means opportunism is kind of spicy. Although we'll be getting a lot of it from there. Like, raw damage feels like it would be pretty good here. Momentum has some potential. We could just lock in the poison. We do know we're going to want more poison. I just would like to see something of slightly higher rarity. We have a lot of secondaries that we want. I think I'll probably take the movement here. And the damage. And then I'm gonna roll a little bit here just to see what we can get. I'll take the stun, but I'm not thrilled about it. Skill range is interesting, as is physical damage. Both good. I think skill range is more important to us. Really? Am I about to take 4 skill range here? I guess so. I don't love that, but I also don't think it's a good idea to go a different direction there. When offered that, I think you generally take that. We want to fish on the primary stats for stuff. I'm going to take the XP gain to try and bump us up to that next level. And then for a hedgehog in particular, physical damage is really nice because we're not going to be getting it from bodybuilder. And then this looks like a roll. More physical damage. Good. And then, yeah, I think we roll here. I will take the block, try and make this hero a little more durable. I think we can afford to roll there, and I'll take the big damage. There's a temptation just to take the crit. We also don't have a great source of resistance, though. So picking up some resistance could be good for business as well. Really depends on how durable we... I think this hero is going to be very durable. So I'm going to take the crit, I think. And then our momentum hero. This one, we're hoping for some big rerolls into some interesting stuff here. Big oof. Take XP gain, but skill range is passable, but not really what we're looking for. There's that stun I was looking for earlier. A little bit of momentum does help. What are we... This hero has a little bit of skill range now, right? So with this set of perks, that's always fun, combat magi. Like when you can have a hero that just has so much scope of influence. It's good stuff. So are we going scepter? We have longer weapons. So I think pistol sword is the play here. And if pistol sword is the play, then I think we take the resistance reduction. Accuracy is a little low here, but I think I can hold out for a blue. So we'll just take some damage. Okay. I like what we just did there with our heroes. Now, multi-hit ring is a lock immediately. Immediately. Then pretty quickly, I don't see a lot of stuff that I kind of like that round shield, if I'm being honest. But I think getting us better weapons is really important. This spear is decent. Like, our hedgehog could already be on spear shield. That feels pretty good. Yeah, I'll pick this up. So right now I'm thinking, let's do a little bit of adjustment. I'm just going to toss this here for now. That's going to go there. Our hedgehog is going to lose the sword, pick up that. And then our momentum hero, just embarrassing weapons. But we'll see what we can do about that. And then I'm not seeing anything else here that's like too game-changing. Except for the teleport scroll. I think I will pick it up just to have it in my hip pocket. But then we'll do a reroll. This is nice. And then I was saying pistol. But they offer me a scepter, and like a scepter is like a good enough for now option. So pistols are best we can do is rifle, two-handed sword. Please no. My selection is very sick. We don't want that. Let's see. Could do one more reroll. What else are we buying here? We're only going to have one hero out of this crew that's going to be doing anything too crazy. But you're going to have to do a fair amount of work. You're going to have to do a fair amount of work over here. And you're going to have the easy side. I think we leave the corpses, largely. But why don't we do some more house upgrades? At least the cheap ones. And we can pick up a few more items because we get one more ballista. I don't think that's that important. Let's roll the dice, see if we get anything interesting here that changes our thinking. Shopkeeper's Friend upgrade would be pretty good. I like a Shark Medallion. Has an AP minus 10 damage, is not great. But we'll do a first tier Shopkeeper's Friend. Just to have it. And then for now you could go double sword. With 2 skill range, we'll do sword pistol, I think, just to have some diversity there. And then this seems good here. And our hedgehog can take that. We get to sell all this. I think it's like one more card. I think at this point we're just going to keep upgrading our houses so that we're prepped for what comes next. Heck yeah. This is a clutch pistol grab. Means you don't have that trash pistol weighing us down. And then with 17, is there a potion or a scroll or anything that is of interest? Health pot isn't bad. Put it here. We can use it to get Shantala back into uninjured territory. Although I think Shantala is going to be out a little bit out here. I don't want her to take a bunch of hits, but I would like to get perfect guard stacking a bit. You're going to start poking people down immediately, and you might as well be away. And then some of these are like actively going to impede people entering our base, so we don't want that. But I think we're feeling pretty confident. We have a very strong ballista backline. Hey, Dio! How's your mod going? What's the latest and greatest? Into night 2 we go. Okay, archers means we can stack up a lot of perfect guard if we're so inclined. I think with 10 block we can take some hits, so I'm not super concerned about that. And oh, the skill range we'll have. 90% done with perks. Nice. Still 0% crit. So if it says we're not going to kill, we're not going to kill. I don't think I've ever used like a shark before. It was kind of weird seeing it pop up there. Should I be tossing out Contaminate? I don't think it really matters at this point. We'll do that, and then you are pretty mobile. But we don't wanna go crazy with you quite yet. Yes, I probably don't want you to take hits that you don't have to. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, we'll just poke some folks. How long is this? 8 nights. Last I checked. Unless my memory is not serving. But I think it is. Who hasn't done anything? Okay, so you're killing stuff. No, you're not killing this guy necessarily. But we're gonna keep trying to take hits without in a controlled fashion, so that once we get to the promised land, We got some nice stacks going. Stacks on stacks. There's a real lack of targets. Having blockers in the mix once again has made what could have been very lovely slightly awkward. But we're doing a good job chipping away. 8 is Runenberg, no. I think this is less than 8. It might be 7. It's truly been a while since I've done one of these. So I'll check the pips when I have the opportunity. I did take damage there, which is... That's probably because I don't know that I dodged up that last time. What was that? Was that a Guardian? It's a Twisted. It's going to be slightly awkward. That's going to be more than slightly awkward. That's going to be interesting. And to no one's surprise, the blockers are kind of ruining my fun. Do I have a final target here? If I move over 1, I lose a target and gain a target. I guess if I move forward 1, I think I have... And I might have 2 shots, because I can do that, and I can do that. Okay, and then I think I'm going to start running over this way on the off chance. This Twisted may prove a little annoying. Oh, I hate that that's already getting the kill. Potentially. How close is it? It's like a 50-50. I don't really want to take a 50-50, so I'll chill on that front. And yeah, I really need to figure out what we're going to do about this Twisted. That's not something I had anticipated on night number 2. We're going to lose a perfect guard charge unless... Okay, that hits. Good. The Twisted over there feels more manageable than the Twisted down here, just because we have... we at least have a momentum hero to... to handle things. Are you gonna, if you move to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I move to here and you move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. I'm trying to see if there's a place that I can move where I won't allow this guy to charge, because he needs an enemy. Oh, it's within 8. Okay. So we can probably move to here then. Because if this is the location, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're safe. We should be able to maybe hold off one more turn as well, which would be optimal. These blockers, I tell you what. Just so excruciatingly in the way all of the time. Okay. I'm wondering if what I do is I just plan a turn where Shantala just goes all out and just tries to wound him before he's charged. That may be the play, and it may be the play over here too. Now, unfortunately, yeah, if I don't do this, I don't get all of the kills. So I think I do that, and then if he's gonna be here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I stand like over here, you walked here. So this is where you're standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he can't charge up, which is good. Oh, I can't get both. Oh, that's really awkward. I think that means the archer lives. And, oh, and now I've put myself... Oh, I shouldn't have let the archer live. That was a mistake. All right. But we'll do that. I should have recognized that because we had sprint, there were other options there. God, it is hard finding targets around these blockers. I just want to say. Okay. I'm going to move over here just in case we need some support over here. Hate that we didn't get this guy dead. And also that we spent as much as we did in terms of health. Maybe this Twisted is just going to sit in the back for a while and we will have some time and flexibility. So... my current thinking right now is, let's see. That was disheartening. that's how I would describe what just happened there. That was way less damage than I was hoping to do on our first round of poking them. But We're going to be going Blood Mage, so I'm not super concerned. Well, my biggest concern right now is that we don't seem to have much in the way of movement. Now, if you came forward, you would end up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so yeah, so we do need to retreat a bit. I want to keep this guy on the outskirts as long as possible. Him buffing is much safer for us than the alternative. This poor hero is never going to know the glory of a kill, it would seem. Oh. All right, first blood. The first blood due to a misclick makes sense. Yep. For sure, for sure. Everything checks out. And not actually first blood, though. We did get some kills the first time around. The first round, I think we eventually started killing stuff once our position looked a little more like this. Certainly first blood for the night, though. Where is my last target? You'll work. I feel like the Leica Shark Medallion is really helping us to keep our damage in check, so nothing bad happens. Now you, my friend. Like I was trying to say, but kind of failed to. I'm gonna do a little bit of overflow killing here. I think that's fine. This hero's likely gonna be going Blood Mage next time anyways, so might as well. Might as well push him in the right direction. Our hope here is really just that we don't get a charge up on this this Twisted here. Because the resistance is going to be hard for us to handle. We're probably going to, if we end up getting resistance, we'll probably have to wait it out. We're definitely going to get a charge on this time. That's probably not great. I probably should have been more cautious about that. Because our damage is going to go to basically 0 on them next turn, that means. But we don't really have a way to move them, so there's a certain amount of it is what it is. I guess we could come around this way, finish this guy off that we didn't kill otherwise, and then maybe the poison won't work, but maybe we can Druid Staff them. But yeah, if we're out of mana on our Hedgehog, that's going to be absolutely fine for next time. And I think this bottom side basically handles itself. Oh, it did not move towards us. I do think, yeah, we did get the charge up over there, though. I was worried about this guy being a charge, too. I think we're going to spend some health here, unfortunately. Oh, the blocker here is really bad news. Damn. All right, we're doing that. Oh, did not expect to be literally out of mana, though. That's quite bad. Slightly awkward. Slightly awkward. All right. It's going to be most of our turn doing this, unfortunately. Yeah. All right. I think I want to spend a little bit of our turn just clearing this up so we're not completely overflowing on panic. Well, let's see if we can do any damage here. Well, we're doing damage. Okay. It's not the worst. With 5 movement, I think we might be able to kill the Twisted here. So I'm going to try and do it. All right. I think that's a big X factor removed. We're still taking a bunch of panic. I think that's just life. I don't think there's any way around that. Given the pupper some head scritches, but that's okay. I think this turned out well. And I think getting rid of that Twisted was made for a safer exit to the night. Which we've had some bad habits of having people die awkwardly on us, so getting a little lazy with softening up the Horde over here, but I think that's fine. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, yep. I guess now we can finally use Contagion. Yeah, shame we couldn't rescue the level 2 panic, but I think that was fine. Where you're going, you won't need mana is indeed true, the dud. It's honestly pretty rare that I have the presence of mind to remember to out of mana our blood mages, so we got that going for us. Now you're against death too? What happened to the man who would walk blood mages into the Horde? Oh, he's still around. He's still around. Looks like we're going to have a perfect conga line of these guys just one by one walking into this one square and dying. All right. I would say a very successful night, too. No complaints there. And the fact that we're picking up Vampire on our Blood Mage feels exceptionally good. I think the comment was from a long time ago, but I don't know if anyone else just saw that. But Shantala did get moved when that corpse generated. I think there was some confusion about whether or not that can happen. Now, this is a weird inflection point. I think for this night, I still go materials because we're still trying to get our Ring of Ballista up and operational. I'm a little surprised we didn't get one more mountain, but it's been a while. I think we are getting another hero. So maybe I'll like slap down the inn. Oh, I didn't do level us up before I did that. That was a mistake. That's a rookie move. Take our first poison here. This hero got a ton of movement. And we'll take some stun. Accuracy doesn't seem that interesting. A little bit more movement seems pretty good. And an AP is good, for sure. Then I think we're going standard, like, Vampire Blood Mage on you. Then over here, we have 3 to spend. It's going to be, I think, Spiky Counter Vampire Blood Mage. Then our momentum hero is picking up Runic, longer weapons, and inertia for a little bit more sustain. All right, I'm pleased with where all of these heroes have landed. Correct. You have to have picked their upgrades for them to count as that level. Let's see, Hedgehog. I think a bit more block. I want to make sure they're in good shape. AP is great. Damage is good. Skill range could be pretty nice here. there are always some funky things. Love that healing received, and then there's always some weird things. You know, that's the beauty of this game, is that there's always some weird nuances. Let's see, for our hero here. Ooh, that's a big XP gain. That's a big XP gain. I don't mind taking some critical. Sure, one last one for the road. Physical can certainly be good. We're not going contamination, so I'll take that, and I'll take one of those. All right, let's see what our corpse piles had on offer. Looks like a roll to me. Ooh. I actually kind of like this hat more than this armor. Well, the healing received and the block and the health. Yeah, maybe this is better. It'll certainly sell for more in the future. We got some momentum pants or some poison pants. Or a Baron's Cape. I think we sold all our trinkets, so this is like an extra 9 damage. And I think it's already an empty slot for us. Movement chest, I think, is good enough. Or, excuse me, momentum chest. So we'll do that, and then I think that can go there. This can go here. Our momentum hero can take that. Those can get sold. Yeah, so if we look in here, we have a level 7 hero, and our heroes are... Oh, we actually... Okay. I take it back. Huh. Maybe they changed that. Because this is a level 7 hero, and we had heroes that were only leveled up before. So... Maybe that peril has went away. I feel like we tested it pretty extensively before, but unfortunately, I don't think defensive and that makes me that excited. Yeah, me too, Illustrious. Me too. Maybe it was corrected. Wait. Oh, you know what it is? The recent patch notes had a change about when you recruit new heroes. Hey, Logan, welcome in. When you recruit new heroes, there's no holdover from previous inns. I bet that might have something to do with it. I bet that code might have had some effect. So let's see. So we're going to go... We're getting it from all sides. I think you're going to be pretty decent. You're always pretty decent. You can hold down a small side. And I think we roll... I want someone with crit tree, if I'm being honest. We have 2 people with crit tree here, but only level 6. I want to find someone level 7. Surgeon with those stats, I don't think quite works for me. Shaman with those, I don't think works. Battle Mage. Heck yeah. I think Albrecht looks like just what the doctor ordered. So let's get them in here. Welcome to the jungle, Albrecht. We've got fun and games. I'm selecting all the things, and you always know that that's a worrisome thing to be doing. So we got 2/2, and then I can go back for 1 because I don't think we need anything from this tier. And then Legendary Assassin, no Mana Collector is sad, Panda, but I don't think we need momentum number 2. I'd rather have a crit multi-hit hero, I think. 1 momentum hero is generally as much as I need, I feel like. Well, we don't get that because unless we decide to dip back. We do have Mark, though. I would like Mark. Well, I'm getting Snare from Slow Death anyways. So maybe we don't need it. But then maybe Flexibility is better. And then we take Sheer Power. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Looks good. Apparently I have Caps Lock on. There we go. Well, Sadist multi-hit action, I think, is the best way to go. I love that Olive is keeping us company. Let's do a little pupper time since she's gonna get snatched up for a day camp in no time. We're gonna do a little head scratch intermission, so give me a moment here. I don't know if anyone saw that, but her right foot was doing like claw motions. Hold on, let me do this. Her right foot was doing claw motions like this because she's still asleep. I didn't wake her up when I pet her there, and she was I think she was having a dream. And sometimes I think when I pet her, she's like she dreams that she's running through the forest, and you know, like there's brush going over the top of her head. But anyways, I digress. What a sweet baby she is. Oh, I said I want... Oh, I said I didn't need Mark because we're going to be going hand crossbow. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, we love everything we just got there. A little bit of ISO. Big ISO chunk is always good. Big opportunism chunk to get things started is also good. Big crit power. That's like kind of the holy trinity there, I think. One more. I mean, it probably gets us the last level that we need. I'll take it. Gonna roll a little deep for some multi-hit, maybe. More crit power's fine, though. Can't roll past crit power. All right, and then... I think a little bit of resistance reduction. Grab it while we can. Action point, good. I will take a health up just so we're not sitting at 90. 90 is sometimes a slightly awkward place to be. Another AP. Game is being kind with the AP at the moment. Okay. Now we finally look into our shop, see what we got going on. Ooh, hello, multi-hit. Hello, teleportation scroll. Yeah. Resistance reduction, very, very good. For sure. We'll take a hand crossbow. We'll take an offhand crossbow too. That amulet doesn't quite line up for us. New shield though, with block on it. Take that for sure. Leather plants with some movement might not be bad, but let's dole out what we're rocking here. Give our momentum hero doesn't need the mobility. I'll put this here. Yeah, I think that's a big step up for this hero. And then right now that level 1 wand is probably our biggest weak spot in terms of weapons. The druid staff should probably go, but it's not that bad because we are stun poison, so if we start to get a little overwhelmed, it's okay. I think another house upgrade is the most judicious choice here. Let's get this last item, see if we can get something spicy here. We had a reroll left over too. Ooh. Both of these very good. Our momentum hero already has momentum on their chest. The physical damage would be nice. The skill range is nice. Yeah, this is too good to pass up. The helmet was also interesting though. Okay, now we get to build a whole slew of ballista. Let's complete the circle. I'm going to do this piecemeal because it's easier to remember where the ones that need to be upgraded are if you kind of do a couple and then do a couple. And then which side do we think is going to have the hardest time? This hero's at least going to struggle a little bit with mobility, so... All right. Well, we certainly spent everything. Do we want to... Do we want to keep corpses around? This is a long night. I don't know. It's actually kind of a tough decision. I think we get rid of them.